This is the tutorial on how to assign a story to a child on SOFA. There are 3 possible options through which you may assign a story to a child. In this tutorial, we will be going through all 3 of the options in detail. The first option is for when you have stories saved in the My Stories menu. Let us go through this step by step. First, go to the home screen in the Adult mode. Select the My Child Profiles and My Stories option. This is the blue icon. This will take you to the My Profiles and Stories page. Select the My Stories icon. Here you will find the stories you have saved. If you tap on the name of the story, you will be taken to the Story Details screen. Here you will see a number of options, starting from the option to edit the cover page, the option to assign a story, an option to add a new page to the story, and an option to download the story to PDF format. If you scroll further down, you will also see all the pages of this current story. If you want to assign this story to a particular child, select the Assign a Story icon. Then select the child you want to assign the story to. In my case, I am going to assign the story to John Maxon's profile. Here you also have an option to add a new child profile if need be. After selecting your child, you will be invited to rate the closeness to goal scale. This is a rating which describes how close the child is from reaching the goal of the social story. 10 means that the goal has been completely reached, whilst 0 indicates that the goal is nowhere close to being reached. You have to rate the current status on the range of 0 to 10. Press the Submit option when you are done. The second option is for when you select a story from the story library. Let us go through this step by step. Again, start from the Adult account home screen and select the red icon, which is the story library. This will take you to a screen with a number of options. As you can see, you can search a title of a story by using the search function. You can also use filters to search for the most appropriate story for your goal. The filters will allow you to search a variety of topics. It will also allow you to search a variety of age groups. It will also allow you to search stories which are targeted for a variety of levels of understanding. If you scroll further down, you will see a number of stories. If you tap on the name of the story, you will be able to see details of that particular story. If you want to assign this story to a particular child profile, you may select the Assign a Story option. Subsequently, you can select the child profile. Again, you will be asked to rate closeness to goal. You may also edit the story and make it more specific to the child's needs. This is highly recommended as it is the strength of the social story intervention. Here you have to select whether you want to have your story being public or private. Public means that your version of the story, or the one which you will be editing, will be saved to the public library of SOFA for others to see and edit. Keep in mind that when selecting your story to be public, this only refers to the text of the story. The images of your story can be set to a private setting. In this manner, you can select the text to be public, whilst the images to remain private. If you select private at this stage, your story will be private and only you will be able to see the version of the story that you edited. Next, you will be taken to the story details page, where you will be able to edit your story by changing the text, adding images, and adding new pages. Again, assign to that child. Now, let us have a look at the third and last option. The third option is for when you yourself write and develop a story for a specific child. Let us go through this process step by step in detail. Starting from the home menu of the adult mode, select Create a Story. This is the yellow icon on the right. Now choose if you would like for your story to be public or private. Public means that your story can go to a story library and be shared with other people who can use and adapt it. If you choose this option, please do not include information that can make your child identifiable. As mentioned previously, when selecting your story to be public, this only refers to the text of the story. The images of your story can be set to a private setting. In this manner, you can select the text to be public, whilst the images will always remain private. So private means that your story will not be shared with other people. After making your selection, you will be taken to the Create a New Story screen. The complete how-to process of creating a new story will be tackled in another separate tutorial. After creating the story, always remember to save it by tapping on the Save button. After saving the story, you can go ahead and assign the story to a particular child profile. After assigning a story to a specific child, you will be always presented with the closeness to goal ratings. This leads us to the end of this tutorial.